of the craziest things about this year, it wasn't just the pandemic, but we started a church in the middle of a pandemic. So January of 2021, we started the chapel. Some people ask me why the chapel. I always look at it as this is that inner sanctum, that inner sanctuary inside of something that is larger, but in the chapel is where you have the most intimacy. In the chapel is where you have the most tears. In the chapel, really, I believe, is where you are most vulnerable so that you can meet with the Lord if you have a problem or if you just need Him. My wife and I, Julia, started this church earlier this year, and it has been phenomenal. God has continued to bless us. Our family has been fully engaged. Our church family is growing. We started with a group of people called the launch team. We met for about a year in that lost year 2020, and we did Bible studies, we fellowshipped. It was rich, it was great. We had great community, and God really kind of knit our hearts together. Well, in January this year, again, we launched with that team, and that team has been flourishing. That team has been growing. We have great families. We have some phenomenal kids. The ministry has just grown leaps and bounds since we got started. All right, there are several things that have happened in our chapel family this year that have blown my mind. The first thing, we have life groups. Now, our life group is our small group community. That's where we do life on life ministry. We cry together, we laugh together, we grow together. That is the purpose of a small group community. So here at the chapel, in our life groups, it's an opportunity for us to not only fellowship, but an opportunity for us to challenge each other spiritually. We get to know each other. Really, at the end of the day, we want to be a community that is reflected in Acts chapter 2. The community grew together. They gave everything that they had to meet the needs of others. And that's what our life groups do here at the chapel. Second, we had the opportunity to baptize people. Baptism is huge. It's that moment where you go down in the water and you come up new because God has done something transformative in your heart. It's the day where you say, I want to make a public declaration to the world of what God has done in my life. And we baptized 10 people this year. And it may not seem a lot, but it is. It's huge because God is growing us. Finally, we were able to do outreach. That's something that is near and dear to my heart. We partnered with a local organization called Christian Churches United. And through that partnership, we were able to go into the community and not just serve them, but truly connect with them. I am extremely excited about what God is doing here at the chapel. From the new faces that we see every single week to the faithful volunteers that come here at 5:30 a.m. to set up each week so that we can have service together. I'm grateful for this new church family, and I cannot wait to see what God does in 2022.